Joel Silva plays libero on BYU's men's volleyball team. Growing up, he didn't even like the sport.
When I started playing it, I didn't like it at all. I was in love with baseball. I was a baseball player. In Venezuela, it's like a really big deal playing baseball. So I was a baseball player and I didn't like volleyball. But after I started playing the national championship over in Venezuela, I started to travel with the teams and I started liking it. So I just love it, everything, even beach volleyball.
Venezuelans love baseball, but they also really enjoy volleyball.
In Venezuela, they love volleyball. We always play in this, it's called the Poliero. It's like the main gym in Caracas, and it gets completely full 2 hours before the games. And it's 15,000 people all the time watching the games. It's just great, they just love it.
While playing with the national team, he helped them make history by qualifying for the Beijing Olympics.
That was just great. Actually, we were the first team in the history of the Venezuelan sport, because we got baseball in 1942, but it was for invitation. 1992, we got the basketball team, invitation too. And volleyball was the first team, or is the first team in the history to actually qualify for the Olympics. So it was just great.
The Olympics was an unforgettable experience for Silva.
It was great, just being there, getting there to Beijing early in the morning and just looking at the city, checking every place, every big gym or big, all the athletes, the Olympic Village. It was just amazing. I had the chance to talk to Rafael Nadal, Roger Federer, Michael Phelps. So all these big athletes, that even Kobe Bryant, I talked to him once too. So it's just great, it's just unbelievable. Just by playing it, I realized I used to say it was a girl sport, so I didn't like it, but I realized it wasn't a girl sport.
Playing a sport he didn't even like growing up, thinking baseball was for boys and volleyball was for girls, Joel has come to realize that volleyball, like other things, aren't girly at all. They're actually quite manly.
I don't feel like a girl sport anymore. You need, just as I told you, you need to really be a man to play these high-level situations.
His international experience has helped BYU's team, and that experience will be needed as they look to reach the playoffs and win another national championship.
It's always good for me to be in this team. I know my teammates, they like it a lot. They always, at least my passers, they always ask me advice about how to do things. They always asking how does it feel to play against the US or against Italy, all those big teams, Brazil. It's just fun. I have a lot of fun talking to them about it.
Outside to Pickering up. The tough Silva there. BYU can put it away.
Actually, the experience that you play, you get adapted to pressure situations where you need to be calm, think more instead of just acting. Yeah, you get to play with big teams, great players, and you learn a lot from them.
The sport dreams he had growing up didn't come true, but he hopes to pass as a good example to the youth and set them up for their future.
When I was really young, as a little kid, I always dreamed about it. I was always trying to play for my country in baseball. Didn't happen, but it happened in volleyball. So it's a really big commitment to the people. They always look at you like an example for other kids coming up. It's just a big responsibility too. So you gotta do it well.
A near win against eventual gold medal winner USA in Beijing serves as a foundation and learning experience as they prepare for the 2012 Olympics in London.
So far we have done a lot and we can still do more because we are really young team. If you see it, we were the youngest team on the Olympic Games, so we still have a lot more to do.
Although he loves the sport, there was one thing he would change.
In my position, I will put the liberos to serve.
Aaron Nilsson, True Blue.